Today I want to go through a few cooking, maybe some baking tips, but some kitchen tips for you that have helped me over the years. I was fortunate to learn from my mother-in-law all kinds of beautiful kitchen tips, and I just want to pass them on to you because if you have a few tips behind you, you'll be a better cook and a better baker in the kitchen. So let's go and we'll have a good day together. So one of the first tips I want to talk about is when you're making soup. Soup is one of my favorite things to make in the kitchen, especially during the winter on a cold winter day. It's awesome to have a bowl of soup and some sourdough home-baked bread. It is one of my favorite things. So the first thing about soup that I'd like to tell you is that if you make your soup ahead of time, the day before, and then the next day gently warm it for supper, all of those beautiful ingredients in your soup marry together in the kitchen overnight, and it just becomes a better soup the next day. Easy peasy, especially if you're having company tomorrow and you want to spend some time with them. Instead of running around making this soup, you can make it the day before, put it in the fridge, let all those beautiful ingredients marry together, and then gently heat it on the stove for supper, right? It's great. Do you love to eat some oatmeal in the morning? My husband loves nothing better on a cold day to have a beautiful bowl of oatmeal in the morning. Sometimes if I want to make it just a little bit special for him, I'll put some dried raisins or dried cranberries in the water when I'm boiling the oatmeal, and as it's boiling down, those dried cranberries and dried raisins will plump right up, and it just makes the oatmeal a little bit special. And I may put a little bit of cinnamon on that oatmeal as well before I serve it to him. One of his favorite things, the beautiful smells of the raisins and cranberries and cinnamon just makes it a little bit special. The way I can get some veggies into my husband every day is to make a nice salad at night. So one of my favorite tips for making a good salad, and it's so simple, is that you dry the lettuce out really well. Whether you put it in between paper towels and make sure the moisture is all gone, or sometimes I'll get a couple of clean tea towels and I'll just pat it down and make sure there's no moisture in that salad. Because what happens if it's dry is when you put your salad dressing on it and mix it, that salad dressing sticks to that lettuce really well. So you have all those flavors of the salad dressing. Instead of sitting in the bottom of the bowl, they're in the salad dressing, and it just gives you that extra boost because the lettuce is all covered in that beautiful mixture. So just dry your lettuce out really well, and it's just a little bit of a tip for a better salad. So some of my favorite memories are cooking in the kitchen with my mother-in-law or cooking in the kitchen with people that I love. And it's these little wee tips that you can use yourself and pass on to the people that you love. When my grandchildren are in the kitchen with me, I'm always giving them little tidbits. Not to tell them what to do, but I do it in such a way that it's helpful because, you know, especially teenagers, they don't want to be told what to do, but if you can just slide a little bit of information in there, it'll make their day a little bit easier when they're cooking on their own, and they'll also have a memory when they're cooking, when they're older, of you in the kitchen giving them just little wee tidbits of advice. So you have a great day.